Set the stage of believing that all children can be proficient.
Every child has limitless opportunities to learn.
We're able to help students through those difficult times and those challenging times in education.
It's exciting to see with teachers, and of course it's most rewarding to see with kids.
My role is to assist schools in implementing efficacy ideas, including the growth mindset and the SDIS, which is a tool to help students improve in academics and character.
One thing I did at the beginning of the year was go into each classroom and observe for at least 20 minutes. And I wrote a page of notes, front and back, just for the teacher on all the positive things I saw and all the things I saw in the room, in the atmosphere, things being said that were already efficacious.
Helping schools develop proficiency targets, those things that are really essential for kids to be able to know and to be able to do to be successful by the next grade level.
It's really important to give our students a consistent message at home and at school about how they learn and what they can do to improve.
We train our staff with staff development. We all use the same vocabulary. In fact, some of the vocabulary we use with staff, they'll say, you know, that reminds me of when we used to say, and I'll say, you know, it's that same concept, and we're just improving upon it. So now, instead of just the staff becoming aligned, we move out to the parents, and we use that same vocabulary, the same concept, so we're all on the same page, and we even move out to the students. That way, we can all get aligned and move in the same direction.
It has to be a collaboration between home and school. We can't do it all by ourselves at school. We need the support of home. And I think just having that conversation with parents about effective effort and confidence and working together in this partnership and collaborating together is in the benefit of our students.
What we're doing is we're showing students where they're going, what is their target. So whether we're talking about academic proficiency or we're talking about character proficiency, we're establishing expectations, high level of expectations for all students. And when students actually have the opportunity to see where they're going and to see their progress along the way, it helps to create that motivation and the confidence in order to keep going, even when things get difficult for students.
You can work hard and become good at math. Just like you put all that time in on snowboarding and become good at snowboarding, you can do the same with algebra, with that belief that, yeah, I can learn this. Working hard, then you see success.
I had a student who was struggling at academics, and she really believed in the idea that all students can learn, that she could really learn. And she worked very hard and made extraordinary progress.
The best concept is that I can change the life of my kids. I can change his way to think in the future.
I think the most important thing was just to really remember that anytime you run across failure or difficulty or struggles, whether it's homework, whether it's relationships, to really take that and use that feedback to help it work out better for you the next time. And the strategy that I'm already using with my children, specifically in their homework and tests, is to really look at what went wrong, what went right, and how can we do better the next time. Instead of worrying about the grade or worrying about how many they got wrong, just really picking it apart and looking at what things we can do better next time.
It's really given me hope that I can be a better educator in working with students, and that it has a focus. That if we have that belief that all students can be proficient, that we develop these targets, these proficiency targets, that we develop a data system, that we're able to really track and know what it is that we're measuring, and how that can help us inform our instruction, better inform our instruction about how we can best teach our kids.
When I heard about the efficacy approach, and the more I learned about that, the more I could see that it is really based on solid social psychology research and neuroscience research, and it was very powerful in that respect.
now I know that my kids have the opportunity to learn whatever they want. And always I was thinking that they need to choose something that is easy for them. But now I know that not only the easy things, now the hard things, for example, if one of my kids is not good in math, now I know that with enough effort, they can get it.
It gives us tools to do better. It gives us tools to improve the way we're doing things. If we're doing them really well, we can still do them even better. If we're struggling a little bit, we have lots of room for improvement.
I saw it work first with my own children, and when I saw it working with them, I was hooked. I started then trying the efficacy approach with students that I actually worked with in elementary schools and in high schools, and I saw it making a difference for students in both of those settings. And so it was very easy for me to believe in the efficacy model and the efficacy mindset for working with students.